Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be a good time to kind of pause the series a little bit and kind of take a look at the different families that are kind of affecting gameplay and everything, and just to see kind of like what their backstories are, because I don't think I've explained a lot of it. So let's do this. Okay, so obviously the main family that we have here is the Pancakes. And honestly, I think they're the most boring family in the series so far. So obviously we have Bob and Eliza, and then their older two children, Maple Pancakes and Berry Pancakes, obviously. And then the younger ones, which I haven't spent a lot of time with. We've got Cinnamon Pancakes, one of the triplets, Chip Pancakes, as in like chocolate chips. Don't worry about that. And then Reese Pancakes, like Reese's Peanut Butter Buttercup Pancakes. Again, don't worry about their food related names. And then obviously Barry over here, he's a little bit more interesting than Maple right now, or at least for now. But he does have two children. He has Banana Pancakes, aka Nanners, as his daughter, with Morgan Fires. I always want to say Friars, but it's Fires. And then he has his son Colby, which I might change his name, but Colby Pancakes. Try to keep it all food related and pancake related, but for some reason his name is Colby, like the cheese. I don't know, I don't eat cheese pancakes, so that doesn't sound very good. But again, this is like the main family here. And we're going to explore the land grabs next, because they're probably, I would say, second most interesting family. But, well, you'll have to see, because things are a bit interesting over there. All right, let's go over to Oasis Springs. And where Malcolm and Diane are. Okay. Oh, and Diane's so sad. Oh, poor kid. Oh, she's sad because she isn't hanging out with her friends. Oh, okay. Well, last time we were here, she was sad because, well, we'll get into that. So if we go over here, so I think, oh, sorry, Diana. I think Diana is their adoptive daughter. I'm not quite sure where she came from, because Nancy Landgrab here, one day she was alive and well, and the very next day when I was trying to use her for an episode, she had passed due to a broken heart. And I found out it was because Jeffrey over here, Jeffrey, had cheated and moved out to be with the mistress. And at about the same time that all that was happening, that's when they adopted Diana. So I think, because before that happened, before Nancy passed, Diana was not a part of the family at all. I have no clue where she came from. She was not there, and then all of a sudden there. I have no clue. It's just a mystery, and obviously Johnny Zest don't really play with him at all. And then Malcolm, who obviously is one of our many troublemakers we got going on here in the series. And then let's also go over to the Goths. The Goths, I did a bunch of messing around with their family tree, so just let me explain, because it's going to be interesting as well. Okay, let's go in here. Okay, and she's just standing outside. Okay. So here's the Goth family tree, or at least Bella's portion of it. So obviously, she has Cassandra and Alexander Goth with Mortimer. Mortimer in this game is kind of like a mob boss type deal. And then I allowed it in one day and they had a son, and his name is Pace. I don't know where that name came from, but oh well. I kind of left it because, well, they're kind of based off of like the Addams family, and the youngest just having a really weird name just fits. So I left it. Now, Mortimer's family tree is the family tree I messed with quite a bit. So obviously he is the son of Cornelia Goth. And then we don't have who his father was in this one. But we do have his grandparents, Simon Crumplebottom and Prudence Crumplebottom. And we have his aunt here, Agnes Crumplebottom. Now here's where I was messing with the family tree. So they have an unknown parent. Well, Agnes has an unknown parent. So obviously the dad here, and he had Agatha Crumplebottom. So in game here, for at least their background, Agatha's kind of like the daughter that the dad had when mom and dad were both getting remarried. But he's not listed, so I might do like a backstory on that. And probably this as well. So if you know anything about game canon, you know that Agnes Crumplebottom was married to someone, well, Roberto Crinkletop. He faked his death, changed his name, and this is his new name now. But in my game, he and Agatha had a son, Weston. And Weston is the guy that Maple is currently dating. I hope that makes sense, because it gets a little confusing, but I hope that makes a little bit more sense, and that as we go through the series, you'll kind of see some of these problems and issues and family dynamics pop up. Again, I'm fascinated as to where Diana came from, and why she has an eye patch, because that's also interesting. And then I can't wait to do like the backstory for these guys, because that is something else that I will be working on. But let me know if you have any questions about the family trees, and what's going on in game. I would love to explain more to you if you do have questions. Anyways, have a good rest of your day. Bye!